Order on February 10th. First order of business is pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States.
Recording in progress.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Any changes, additions, or removal to the agenda?
I have none.
We have approved minutes from previous meetings. I believe we've already done January 13th.
Yes, she wrote some memo on that.
So we're looking at January 19th, approving those minutes.
Okay, I have the first one, Lisa, and it's probably my fault. The first page
Wait a
on.
minute, I don't
Sure,
want to,
okay,
I
no
gotta go
problem.
to January 13th.
No problem, you can have mine if you want.
No, I gotta go to that. There you go. Okay, I'm there.
On the first page, on 3, numeral 3, letter B, should read, Justin Hijacks asked if we're getting a new street light. I said stoplight, because that's what I thought you said, it was a stoplight, if we're getting a new stoplight. That means.
Yeah, did we call, it's not,
It was a-
it's not a street light,
it
it
was a
was in regards
stoplight.
to the stoplight.
So I
yeah.
had corrected it
Oh,
from
yeah.
the month before,
Mhm.
and then it corrected it
Okay.
bad
You're
again.
correct.
That way, which is just,
Okay.
I remember you saying it. And on page 2, letter C under 5, just Eric Alden referred to it, and the very last, and if not, where? That's just a little simple one.
Okay,
And I think the only last one I had is on page 3, under KK. Justin Hijat said if we put in there because parking, it is for parking. That's all.
it's for parking.
It's, yeah, for parking, just put a 4 in there. I'll make a motion that we correct them as amended.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Comments from citizens? I see none. Allocate and review and possibly approve 25 Prospect Street. Is this going for sale again?
No,
No.
Is this the brand new build?
it's a brand new build. Karen, I can't remember if you were permitted for 3. There's a 4th room that is like an alternative bedroom, has a day bed. And if they do rent it in the future, just might as well get that 4th allocation in case they do turn it into a permanent bedroom. So I just asked them to come here and get approval for that, so they can be billed accordingly.
I'll make a motion that we allocate an additional bedroom on 25 Prospect Street to make it from a 3 to a 4. You can make that better than I said.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. well, that's-
Sounds good, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Department head reports.
Should be 1 in there from.
Yep.
Sewer.
Mhm.
We're up with
2
last
in there.
year.
Looks like we've been up.
Yeah, 'cause
Running
you
a
had
little
that-
more this year is,
You'd asked that last
Is that-
month, Justin,
Yeah.
if it was fact, you remember?
Yeah.
'Cause it was-
Yeah,
you thought
I think it was a
Too high, a
typo, it was
that time,
480 or something.
yeah,
because it was in the minutes.
but we're still up 2
That's
million
great.
gallons this last month from last year.
Yeah, you're right.
Sewer plant apparently is holding up all right.
Doing well.
And I knew we had a salt shortage. I didn't know it was getting worse,
Yes.
but the streets seem to be holding up fine with the sand. I haven't had any.
We've been very tight with spreading salt. Ron was worried until we're seeing the warm weather coming in. Hopefully that does come in. He's still worried about getting through the winter, but we were more of, can we get through, let's get through February 1st.
Yeah.
before we worry about the rest of winter. We've also had conversations with Okemo to limit their use of salt as well.
Is he just trying to hit the big hills with it, or? Because
Um,
our street's flat, I mean, sand's fine. And it's bearing up just from the sun.
When we had, really low temps, he was just hitting the intersections, hills, curves, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
safety spots. But it's a problem.
And it's not just us.
It's not just us.
I've seen it everywhere. Good reports. Aged receivables.
I have a new one for you here, just fresh today.
This is
Thank you.
outdated,
You may take that. There should be 3 there. Alicia, you should have one from the last meeting. And,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We are making pretty good progress. You'll see sewer in the last page. And recall in January, we had over 120 days. We were sitting at about 40,000. So we are now at, what's that say?
35. Is that what I'm seeing?
35 total. 20, is that 26, basically 26,000 for sewer?
Oh, yeah, 26, you're right,
Yeah.
26.
That's great.
That's
So we're
great.
getting there. There's still a few that we need to follow up on and be a little more aggressive in terms of getting some payment.
And some of them look like they have been making some.
Like I said, to go from, at least for sewer, to go from 40,000 in January to
26.
26, that's pretty good.
That's good. yeah.
And the water, just as another point of information too, water in January was 11,900. And there it's 9,600. So.
Still looks like a lot of LLCs, or they drag their feet paying, or?
Spring's coming, and we can really do some things with water.
Yeah.
Wastewater.
Making good progress, it looks like.
Yeah, great job.
Review and sign mileage, certificate of highway mileage.
Okay, if you recall, this was before I was here, but Freedom Hill North. Is this the one? Oh,
This is village, so.
yeah, sorry.
I
This
don't
is a
think
different
that's
one.
on there, yeah.
This is a different one, sorry. This is for the mileage within the village, and it's year ending, it's February 10th, 2026, and we do get reimbursed for these totals. I'm not sure if reimbursed is the right terminology for transportation. But we send this report into the state. The state does give us funds for maintaining
Subsidy or something.
some of our
like that.
town highway.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the math
Want to
is.
change that from reimbursed to subsidy?
Reimbursed.
Reimbursed. And so, asking for your review and signature on that mileage that has to go into the Agency of
No
Transportation.
change in mileage, right?
No change in that one.
I have a, do we need a motion for this, right? Or not? Just sign it?
Usually do.
I think just a motion.
Make a motion, just to be safe.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the mileage as submitted.
I'll second that. Year ending February.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There you go, Joe.
Thank you.
Of course.
And review and sign town and village plan of merger warning.
Warning for the vote to occur on March 24th.
Great.
And I'll give you the original right here, and you guys can sign that.
I think we need a motion
Motion
on
on that too, I'll make a motion to approve the warning for the town village merger.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we do have a meeting next week, correct?
We do have a meeting next week.
Is it at 6? I just want to ask you that.
I'm going to hand each one of you, these has my notes on it, but I'm going to hand each one of you this. It
Okay.
has the dates on it.
I thought it was at 5, but first.
In terms of, for you,
Yeah.
they're all yours.
I
But then there's,
I don't even have these saved already.
there you go. Here.
Ahead of the game.
I'll give you that
Have
one
these
back.
already, Justin?
Maybe on the select board side of it.
Yeah.
I have that one
So
back.
this Thursday, we have one with the town, public hearing for the town. Thank you.
Thank you.
The first village public hearing is on February 17th. And then the second, so you can just kind of see in that pink, off-pink color.
Yeah.
February 26th is the second one for the
Are
town.
these all at 6? Because they used
These
to
are
be-
all at 6 PM.
Because I missed one once because it was at 5, 6 p.m.
It's 3-3 for the village.
3.
3-3.
See there.
March 3rd for the village, second one.
Second one for the
Second one,
village
'cause
is
the
March
first one is
3rd.
Yeah, I got
the-
it.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yep, and it will be in this, room. Did you get one of these?
Yesterday.
Okay. That's all I have on the merger, unless you all have questions.
So we just vote on it once on March 24th?
Correct. Yep.
Do you need a motion on that?
You already
don't.
did.
No, we did.
And
I did, I made a motion, but not yet, on the meeting. But
on signing the warning. That's all I have on that one.
Who's off? Okay, review and possibly approve municipal resolution to seek Tier 1B area status for the purpose of Act 250 jurisdiction.
I'm going to ask Aaron to tee this one up.
Yes, we have Jason Rasmussen on the call, and the select board approved this last night. Jason, you would need to just give a couple. Go ahead, Jason.
So, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them, but essentially, what this resolution does is, we're going to be submitting our regional plan to the State Land Use Board for their review by the end of this month, and we need resolutions from all of our towns who want Act 250 exemptions. So this Tier 1B will give Ludlow exemptions in part of the town and I think most of the village for housing. So I think this is a good thing, but I'm happy to answer any questions or concerns if you have any.
There are different tiers, Mr. Rasmussen, correct? There's 1A, 1B.
That's right.
Now, what's the likelihood of Ludlow actually getting granted the Tier 1B status? Because I hear it might be a little challenging to actually get the status approved.
I think getting the status for 1B is pretty close to a sure thing. I'm expecting that they may very well push back on the map. They're more into shrinking the area. We're trying to make it a little bigger to build out for housing and growth. But I think it's a sure thing. It's just not sure what the map will look like in the end.
And would you be able to tell me what exactly Tier 1B is, as opposed to maybe a Tier 1A? What the differences are?
So, yeah, tier 1A is full Act 250 exemption, so any project would not have to go through Act 250. It would go through your local zoning process, state wastewater permits, whatever, but no Act 250. But that requires a fair amount of local administration. Aaron would have to take on administering existing Act 250 permit conditions and things like that, which is a lot. And they expect a lot more in your zoning. They want not quite form-based code, but they want a lot of detail that you don't currently have. So you can always ask for 1A in the future. So there's nothing preventing you from in 2 years going for that. 1B, this tier 1B status exempts housing projects, essentially. Up to 50 units on 10 acres or less.
50 acres, 10 or less. Okay, thank you.
What's your thoughts on
What's your opinion, Miss Ladd?
I think it's a fabulous opportunity for us to spur more housing development throughout our village center and really try to get more full-time year-round residents. This is really the purpose of Act 181. The state is pushing for this. Because we have water and sewer infrastructure in our village center, we're able to get this potential Tier 1B designation. Obviously, down the road, I would love nothing more than to get to Tier 1A, but that's really more for like Brattleboro, Rutland, Burlington, of those sorts. I would have to hire additional staff, and we just don't have the capacity for Tier 1A, and it's just not reasonable at this time, but Tier 1B, absolutely. So it's 50 units on 10 acres or less would be entirely exempt from Act 250. Applicants would still have to go get a jurisdictional opinion from Stephanie to make sure that everything looks good, but it would still be subject to mostly Development Review Board approval and administrative review through my department. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for the town, and I'm excited that the state is working on items like this. So.
It's some housing.
Awesome.
Miss Wu, what is the capacity of our wastewater for 50 units to come in?
We're hoping to build a brand-new wastewater treatment facility that will have additional capacity.
What if it doesn't get built?
I don't know what the exact capacity load is in terms of gallons.
And
I know we have plenty of water, but I'm worried about
Oh.
the gallonage of the waste
Yeah.
and the
And,
treatment.
Jason, is that something that the Land Use Review Board will be reviewing when we're showing them the proposed Tier 1B? Will they be reviewing our sewer allocations or our sewer capacity, just to verify that we can handle it?
I'm not totally certain, to be honest with you. They could, but I don't know that they look at that level of detail.
And they would still need
And I don't
a
have the
state
numbers.
wastewater permit. Like, that's still a requirement.
Mhm.
So if you're connecting to the state, I mean, our wastewater system,
Mhm.
the engineers are still gonna have to review that, but it would get rid of Act 250 review for housing development in the village center. And you wouldn't have to go through the Act 250 review process, but similar to like my department, when I get applications for new residential buildings, you still need a wastewater permit
Mhm.
or so.
Yeah. It bypasses the Act 250 regulations.
Exactly.
That's about
Yep.
it. Everything else stays in place. Okay. I want Ludlow to develop. I think we do need more housing. Just don't know how heavy the flow will be. You know, if we do this, it could be a boom, one would hope. But I want to make sure that we're ready for that influx. Okay? And when would this be enacted? What's the time frame?
So we're doing, at the end of this month, this is a preliminary application. Hopefully this is final at some point next fall.
Next fall, okay.
Yeah.
And we are in interim Act 250 exemptions currently as well. So if somebody comes with a proposed housing development that meets the standards outlined in Act 181, that still can occur, but this is more of a permanent measure for the Tier 1B to be enacted.
Got it. What are your thoughts, Ms. Wu?
I think it's a no-brainer.
We go,
Let's move
yeah.
forward.
And the 10 already approved it, right? It
The
just
select
asked for the
board approved
village.
it. They did.
I'll make a motion that we approve the municipal resolution on Tier 1B status for the village.
Second it.
Good questions, Justin. All in favor?
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll find out capacity just to answer
Yes.
that question.
Random questions that pop in your head.
That's right. It's a good question.
They were good.
I should know that. I know
Always
that-
like catching you off guard. Sorry.
Good. I know how much it will cost to replace me, yeah.
Yes, that's the important one. That's the important
Here
one.
you go, Julie.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
Rasmussen.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you,
Appreciate that.
Thank you, good night.
Connection worked.
Yeah.
It was a clean.
Hey, I only didn't hear him
Oh
at the
my-
very beginning.
Oh my gosh, so bad.
Other business, any other business? Municipal manager updates.
Okay, to circle back on one item that the trustees asked when we discussed the stoplight, and whether or not we could work out a four-way cross. Ron did call LaFosso, Lafosso. They need to rewire that to make that happen in terms of the four-way, right? We wanted a four-way stop
Mhm.
to give pedestrians the opportunity. And so that has to be an item that they'll do. They typically do that in warmer weather, so we're probably looking at spring. So we can't make that happen this winter, but we will track that one and we'll make it happen.
Notice that? I just recently went through a town and they had that. And they had a sign that would say no right turn on red, that would come on while so,
Oh, that's a
You
good
definitely
point.
would need
We would
that.
need
We probably would need that.
yeah.
For that time.
But it seemed to work
Yep.
very well.
That's neat.
You-
That's a
You
good
couldn't
idea.
miss it. It's big.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea.
So we will follow up on that one. And then, of course, when you implement something like that, you need to then enforce and educate and enforce and educate and enforce. And so that's part of the follow-up, is ensuring that we have Ludlow PD to
Yeah.
help us.
That's great. I mean, there's blinking light signs. People should be able to follow them
I
for the
know.
most part, I hope. Speaking of blinking signs,
Mhm.
crosswalks.
Mhm.
I love it when they flash yellow. When somebody presses the button, flash yellow,
Mhm.
grabs the attention of the drivers. Is that something that we could look into in the spring?
I am looking into that.
Great.
I have not made phone calls to Chester, but I know exactly what, I've talked to
Yeah.
Ron about it. We've also talked about ensuring, going forward with snow removal, making sure our crosswalks, if we're gonna have a crosswalk, let's make sure it's open. We've talked about adding different crosswalks out by the park and go, but next to the,
Sure. Makes sense.
there's not one out there. There's a lot of people that utilize that parking
Yep.
area year-round.
Yeah, it was
There
busy.
is.
So there's a lot of different things that I think we can do beautification-wise along Main Street here, crosswalks, and it's part of the Better Connections project as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's great.
Um,
Yeah.
Some other updates, we continue to have drinking water issues at the end of Thompson Ave. You've probably seen some of my emails. We had some residents in here asking what the game plan is in terms of trying to get long-term fix, basically. And just like many of our infrastructure around town, we got some old, very old drinking,
Pipe.
yeah.
Proctorsville deals with water
They're in
issues,
worse.
but
They're
they've never.
worse than we are.
Constantly.
Oh, it's horrible.
Trouble.
Yeah.
But it's been like 20 years, right?
Well, it was good for a while, but this whole winter, with the influx of people and the lack of rain over the summer, what they say the water is low.
Water
I
table.
mean, to be honest with you, if you looked at my toilet bowl, you'd think that somebody urinated and didn't flush. It's
what they just
really
said.
bad. And the town of Cavendish sent out an email telling people, well, you could always put house filtration systems in your homes.
Meaning it's just our pipes, not a greater issue that could be recurring, I'm hoping.
What's odd at the end of Thompson is that it's the two homes,
Only the two?
only
Yeah.
the two homes.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
None of us
And
have
it's
any
got-
problems.
Is it
That is
the
so
water
weird.
line into their individual homes?
We need to dig up the line when we can to really try and pinpoint what's happening.
I mean,
We don't
even
have valves to really
isolate.
isolate and narrow down where the issue is, if it's in the mains, which probably is, because the pipes are old and,
I
and
think
it's
there
probably
was a
very,
piece from High Street
That's
in
right.
their office.
there's a
I
piece.
drink out of that.
Yes.
I know.
I just
Well,
went for a
that's,
minute.
we replaced that one, High Street.
Yes, I
So
was
that's an-
drinking out of that one.
That's an ongoing drinking water issue. As I just talked to the water commissioners too, we have a couple of engineering firms that have submitted on our behalf projects that will hopefully, now that we're getting into the system for state revolving funds.
That's great.
To finish Lower High Street, and that's water, sewer, and stormwater.
Stormwater.
Yep.
To finish Pleasant Street Extension, water main, and then the latest one, the newest one, is Thompson Orion, water and wastewater. To do it all at once.
I'll keep the crews busy.
That'll be a busy summer.
That's a busy summer there.
We may need to go to bond for Thompson and Orion, so just a heads up on that one. The water commissioners want to see that take precedent and move forward. It's been almost a year, and the issue's getting worse.
I saw some videos and I feel so bad for those homeowners, and whatever we can do, we'll do.
So, those are my
It's
updates.
actually just the two houses at the end of Thompson.
Two
It's
houses.
not- It's, because I've heard no complaints
I
from the
know.
one on the end of Orion.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah,
And that is,
and they're bad. They're both, I've seen it. I've talked to them.
Can like A1 Sewer put their cameras down there like they do?
They
Like A1, they
cambered
came to our
it,
house,
as
they
far as
cambered
I
all the way
know,
to our.
right?
drinking water.
On your
Oh, yeah.
wastewater, not on your water
Drinking
line.
water.
That's right.
'Cause you can't.
Water,
Yeah.
Too
Couldn't camera
pressurized.
that, I was trying to think of how you could.
Yep.
You're
And we don't
right.
have the valves to isolate, so
We don't,
couldn't do it.
and that's,
That's hard.
Thank you for the update.
Thank you very much.
yep.
Date for next meeting, March 3rd.
That works
Although
for
we
me.
do have one next week,
Yes,
on the 17th. Should that be on there too?
it's on here,
Public hearing.
this one on this paper she gave us.
So a regular meeting will be March 3rd.
Regular meeting, March 3rd. I think you've signed the warrants.
I didn't sign it, but I'll do them after.
I can go grab them.
Okay. I signed them this morning.
I'll go in
unless I added
tomorrow,
something.
I'll go in tomorrow and get them.
Okay.
Send them.
I'll stop by.
We'll
The girls want to say hi
When I
then.
paid my taxes. I'm not on the list.
That's good.
Possible executive session, personnel?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do you need a motion for that?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms. Ladd.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lish.
Thank you.